Hello, everyone. This is Danya Zimmerman, the Powerful Biz Woman, and thank you so much for tuning into the Powerful Biz Chat Live. I am so excited about today topic because this is a topic that really needs to be discussed. This is a topic that many business owners really need to focus on when it comes to their business. And today we are going to talk about business owners. Are you leaving your family with poverty legacy, or wealth legacy? And I think this issue needs to be discussed. But let me introduce myself to you once again. I am Danya Zimmerman, the Powerful Biz Woman. I am the co-founder of the Ultimate Biz Consultants. And the mission of the Ultimate Biz Consultants is to educate aspiring entrepreneurs, seasoned entrepreneurs, business owners, and small businesses on the legal and financial aspects of business ownership. We focus on educating you how to cover your business assets with a dollar sign while in business, and how to bankrupt proof your biz. At the Ultimate Biz Consultants, we discuss the topics that a lot of business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs may not really know that they need to discuss, or they don't want to discuss it, because a lot of business consultants, coaches, they focus on how to get the client, how to bring in the revenue, how to, your branding, your messaging, products, how to develop your products and services. But what the Ultimate Biz Consultants focus on, we focus on the legal and financial aspects of being in business. We bring the legal experts, like the attorneys, the insurance agents, and the financial experts, like tax professionals. When I talk about tax professionals, I'm talking about a certified public accountant. I'm talking about an IRS enrolled agent, a bookkeeper, and a banker. And we bring all of that to you. It's a one-stop shop. So today, what we're going to focus on is, are you leaving your family with a poverty legacy or a wealth legacy? What business owners need to realize, especially in my age group, if you are over the age of 40, you need to really be focusing on an exit strategy when it comes to your business. You really need to be focusing on what will happen to your business when you die. What will happen to your business when you're gone, when you pass? You need to make sure that either you're going to have a plan where you leave it to a family member, a friend. You make sure that your family sells the business, or you make sure, that the business can be closed, where everything, all your inventory, everything is sold. So you need to think about that. And that's what we call a succession plan, an exit strategy, or what I call a legacy plan. So you want to, as a business owner, you just don't want to focus on right now. You need to focus on the future. You need to focus on what happens to your business when you are no longer here. Because I've noticed on social media that a lot of business owners are dying young, and they have these businesses, but they weren't prepared. They didn't have a will. They didn't have a financial plan laid out as to what will happen to the business if something happens to you, because we are not guaranteed to live forever. So as business owners, we must make sure that we have a strategy plan to make sure that our family, what happens to our business when we go? What can our family do? Because you want to make sure that your family is in a position to discard your business in the right way. Or you want to make sure that your family is in the position to make sure that your business can continue to go, because you forget that this is intellectual property that you have, and you want to make sure that your family members can continue to make money from you even when you're not here. Think about Walmart. Think about the Waltons. When their father or grandfather, great grandfather started Walmart, he created a legacy plan. He made sure that there was a legacy plan in place. He had a succession plan that Walmart could continue. Don't think that Elon Musk doesn't have a legacy plan for his children when it comes to Tesla. Look at Ford. Look at GM. Look at all of the automobile companies. When these men started their businesses, they made sure that they had a succession plan because they knew that their business and they wanted their business to outlast them. So you got to be in a position to make sure that your business outlasts you. Thank you, Sharon and Jennifer, for tuning in. You want to set up a plan for your legacy. You want to leave a wealth legacy for your family. You want to make sure that your family is able to live the way you wanted them to live when you started your business. You created a business to have financial freedom. You created a business so that your family could live a certain lifestyle. And you want them to continue to live that lifestyle. I want to give you a prime example of one person who was very smart when he created a succession plan, a legacy plan when he died. And that's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was an entertainer. He understood. A lot of people thought that Michael Jackson was crazy. He wasn't rap too type, but Michael Jackson was a smart businessman. He knew that as an entertainer, he was creating a dynasty. And when he had his children, his 3 children, and his brothers, sisters, his mother, father, nieces, nephews, he wanted to make sure that when he died, they could continue to live the life that they grew accustomed to. Michael Jackson's children have nothing to worry about because he had a succession plan. He had a wealth legacy plan ironed out. He even had it to the point where if his mother could not take care of his kids, Diana Ross would take care of his kids. He wanted to make sure that his family, thank you, Thomas, for tuning in. He wanted to make sure that his family was well taken care of. And when you are running a business, you cannot just focus on the present. You need to focus on what happens to my business, what happens to my family when I'm gone. Will I still want them to operate my business? Will I want them to sell my business? Will I sell my business and create an exit strategy plan for myself when it comes to my business? But as business owners, we got a plan for what happens when we're gone. So as a business owner, you must plan for what happens to your business and family when you are gone. So anything that I'm telling you, I'm not just telling you to be telling you. I'm telling you because I'm doing everything I educate you on and talk about, I'm doing the same thing. Because as business owners, only thing we really focus on is getting returning clients, referrals, revenue, generating revenue over and over again. And that's good and dandy. But you must make sure that your business is still operational when you're gone. If you want your family to continue to live the lifestyle that you have created from your business, you got to make sure that they are ready for it. You got to make sure. So one thing, when you're doing your business plan, don't just have a business plan. You need a legacy plan. And I call the legacy plan, what happens to your business and family when you die or pass. So to me, that's what a legacy plan is. A legacy plan is what happens to your business and family when you die or pass. Because you got to make sure you have all of this for your family. And yesterday, I put a posting out where I talked about what every business owner needs to have when it comes to their business. And in that posting, I put down some questions that I asked, because I usually do the business affirmations every day. And what I did for the business affirmation for yesterday, I said, do you have a life insurance policy? Do you have a will? Do you have a power of attorney directive? Do you have a health directive? Do you have a living will or a trust? And do you have a funeral arrangement plan? And I said that, you need all of these, as a business owner, you need to have these. And I said everyone should have a life insurance policy and not a GoFundMe campaign for funeral expenses. Because I was surprised that there were a lot of business owners out there who did not have a will, who did not have life insurance. And I'm just like, really? And with the Ultimate Biz Consultants, what we do is we're a one-stop shop. We connect you with the legal experts and a financial expert to make sure that your business is legally and financially sound. And one part of that is you need an insurance agent on your dream team, an attorney, because they'll help you figure out what happens when you go, what happens to your business. That's why you need an attorney. The 3 people that you should have on your business dream team when you are deciding your legacy plan and your exit strategy and your succession plan when it comes to your business is an attorney, a tax professional, certified public accountant, or an IRS enrolled agent, and insurance agent, and your banker. Because when it comes to your business accounts, you want to make sure you have people on your business accounts so that if something happens to you, they don't have to go through all of this paperwork, go to court. And if you have a will that clearly irons out what happens, not just with your personal affairs, but with your business affairs, it makes it so much easier for your family. Think about what happened to Chadwick Boseman, who played Thurgood Marshall, who played Panther. He did all of these wonderful movies, but he didn't have a will. And his wife, his estate was only worth between 5 to 8 million. And his poor wife did not get everything. She had to split some of the estate that was left over with family. And the sad thing was the probate court got almost $1 million. The lawyers who handled his estate got 1.2 million. And that only left about 2.5 million for his widow and his family. So why would you work so hard for all of this, to create this lifestyle, financial freedom for your family, and you don't have an exit strategy, a succession plan, or a legacy plan for your business? You need to really, really focus on what happens to my business and my family financially when I'm gone. And you need to have these conversations because a lot of attorneys don't want to have these conversations. They are too afraid to have these conversations. When I meet with people, they are just so afraid to have these conversations. They're like, I don't want to discuss that. So you're not a coach that will teach me how to, teach me with messaging, teach me with my social media. I'm like, no, I'm not a coach. I'm a consultant. I'm an educator. I educate you on the legal and financial aspects of business. Well, I'm not ready for that. And then when I ask some business owners, do you have a business plan? What I need a business plan for? Do you have a legal plan? What is a legal plan? A legal plan is how you are going to protect your business legally from a lawsuit from a partner, a customer, a creditor. That's what a legal plan is. A legacy plan is what happens to your business affairs and personal affairs when you are gone. A succession plan is something that you lay out that will happen to your business when something happens to you. An exit strategy is, I plan to be in my business for the next 20 years, but I don't plan to do this longer than another 20 years. So I need an exit strategy. Either I'm going to pass it on, sell it to someone else, or just close it and sell my inventory. That's these type of plans that you need. And you really, really need to sit down with your attorney, your tax professional, certified public accountant, bookkeeper, and your financial planner, insurance agent, and banker, and figure out what legacy do you want to leave your family. You got to really focus on this. And a lot of people believe that they're going to live forever. We're not guaranteed to live forever. Excuse me, Gordon went down the wrong pipe. We are not guaranteed to live forever. So these are the main plans that you need to really have when it comes to business ownership. And I'm up. Of course, you need a business plan because that's the roadmap to your business when you're starting. You need a financial plan, like your projection, your financial projections for the next 5, 10 years, what your startup costs are going to be, you know, how much money do you need to put in your reserve? Like, especially if you're a government contractor, state, local, federal, they don't pay you when you're supposed to be paid. So you should always have a reserve of at least 6 months to a year of funds to pay your employees when you are a governmental contractor. So that's what the financial plan is. Then you need to have a legal plan. This is new. This is something I thought of. Whereas you need to figure out how you are going to legally protect your business. You need to have, I call it the cover your assets, cover your business assets notebook. These are documentations that your attorney can get together, like a general contract, partnership agreements, non-disclosure agreements, confidentiality agreements, engagement letters with your customers, with your partners. Like if you're a speaker, you need to have a speaker contract. If you writing books, you need to have a book contract. So the legal plan is basically your cover your business assets $ notebook with all the documents you will use when you interact with people when you're conducting your business. So that's a legal plan. Then you need to figure out if you're going to have a succession plan. With a succession plan, that lets you know when you go, what happens to your business. Does it stay in the family? Does the family sell it? Or do they close it and sell your inventory, your business inventory? And then an exit strategy plan, because you don't want to be, working in your business until you die. You want to go and have fun. You want to enjoy life. So an exit strategy plan is you determine how long you're going to stay in your business. You're going to stay in there for another 5 years, 10, 15, 20. And then you create a plan as to how you're going to exit your business. Are you going to groom someone like, your children, nieces, nephews, friend, someone to take over the business and you can move on? Or are you going to have them take over the business, but yet you still be part of the board of directors? You still be, in the CEO or vice president position. So that's what an exit strategy plan. How do you plan to leave your business? Because you don't want to be doing it until the day you die. And then the new one is a legacy plan. With a legacy plan, that sets up what happens to your business affairs and your personal affairs. So all of these plans need to be underneath your business plan. So when you are crafting your business plan, you need to put these other plans in place. In your business plan, you should have a financial plan, a legal plan, succession plan, exit strategy plan, and legacy plan. And in many ways, the succession and legacy plan are kind of the same, but the succession plan mainly focuses on your business affairs, where the legacy plan focuses on your personal affairs and your business affairs. And this is very important for you to have. You have to be willing to do what is necessary in order to make sure that your business can outlast you. Because, like I said about Michael Jackson made sure that his business was able, it was his business. He was an entertainer. Michael Jackson Incorporated, that's what I'm going to say. He made sure that his business outlasted him. He had a succession plan, legacy plan, a legal plan. He had it all rolled up in one to make sure that his business would continue to make money while he was still here. When he was gone, while he was here and when he was gone. And his estate was in debt. But because he had this succession plan, legacy plan created, he had his will, everything. His estate now is worth almost $1 billion. Let me tell you that. His estate now is worth almost $1 billion. because he was smart. He realized. And the reason why you need to have plans, I think a lot of business owners do not know that your business is real estate. And it has intellectual property that you must protect. And the problem with a lot of business owners, they don't realize that their business is real estate and it has intellectual property that you must protect. If we don't have any of these plans in place, when you die, your business is just all over the place. You know, your family depended on this income while you were alive, and now they don't have this income coming in anymore, you know, because you didn't have a succession plan, you didn't have a legacy plan, and now they have to pay these attorneys to help figure out what to do with your business. And that is money that should be going to your family and not to probate court and not to attorneys, not to certified public accountants. Because when you have a business, all of these people want to look at it. That's why it's important for you to have a will, a succession plan, a legacy plan. And when I talk about a legacy plan, I'm talking about a will, a trust, your succession plan that deals with your business, your life insurance. Make sure you have all your bank account information for not just your personal accounts, but your business accounts together. Because I told my niece, hey, we need to get together because I need to take you to the bank so you'll understand certain things. I want to go over my will. And by the end of this month, I'm going to be changing some things. I'm going to be creating the trust. I'm going to update my will so that when I go, everything will be okay and my niece will know what to do. And I'm going to hire an attorney and, you know, accountant to make sure they review, give her all the information. And that's another important thing. Write down all of your important information of your business dream team so that your family knows who to contact when it's time to get your business affairs and personal affairs in order with your estate when you are gone. And please remember that your business is real estate and it has intellectual property that you must protect. You can't just sit there and not protect everything you work hard for. And that's the problem with a lot of us. All we focus on is making the money, but we don't want to focus on what happens after we're gone. What happens after we're gone? You know, so you got to focus on what happens after you are gone. How are you going to protect your family financially and emotionally when you are gone? You have to make sure that you have a clear understanding of what it means to be in business, what it means, you know, to leave a legacy, a wealth legacy, not a poverty legacy. Because I am so tired of seeing business owners who was successful in their business, and then when they go, they didn't set up anything. They didn't have a will. They didn't have life insurance, you know, and they didn't have nothing. And so the sad thing is, they didn't have anything, and then it was gone. So, and then their family has to figure out, scramble, and set up a GoFundMe, you know, for them to bury them. And that's a poverty legacy, because your family has to take money out of their pocket to make sure that you get buried and everything. Whereas, you know, if you would have had at least insurance, that's money that they don't have to spend. And a lot of people don't understand that when you have insurance, get enough insurance where it will cover your expenses as well. Make sure you get enough insurance to cover your expenses as well. You know, because sometimes some of your expenses will go away when you die, but not all of them go away. Creditors can come to your estate and place a claim on your estate. So I hope you really, really listen and take this seriously, because it's very, very important that you create a legacy for yourself and for your family. Don't just create, make all this money, and then your family doesn't have anything to prove or show for it. And it's like, that's that. Your family doesn't have anything to show for it. And that's that. And it's like, your family is stuck. And they like, oh my goodness, she had this business or he had this business. They were making so much money. What happened? What's going on? What is happening? Why what happened? Where all the money go? And that's why it's important for you to save your money when it comes to your business. It's very important for you to save your money when it comes to your business. Make sure you put money aside, so if something happens to you, your creditors, your business creditors, can be paid. That's one important thing that you need to do, is make sure your business creditors can be paid. And you have to protect yourself. You really do. It's very important. It's very important. And this is conversations that people really, really don't want to have. They don't mind talking about making the money, but I like to talk about keeping the money flowing, keeping your business sustainable and have longevity, and not having to close your business because of stupid legal mistakes or financial mistakes that you could have learned if you just would have listened. A lot of people really, really don't want to talk about this topic, what we discussed, but I keep it going because there are some clients that are listening. There are some people that are listening. And I want to share some videos that I found on YouTube that talk about, leaving, how to plan for for businesses, how to create estates and wills. And I want to first tell you that this was educational purposes only. I do not own this content. I'm just sharing this content with you. And if you look, you can copy the information of these experts and reach out to them. But I'm just using this for educational purposes. I do not own the copyrights to this material. This was found on YouTube, and this is for educational purposes only. But I think it's very important for you to listen to some of the experts, like financial planners and lawyers, to see why it is very important for you to leave your family as a business with a wealth legacy and not a poverty legacy. So let's look at the first one, because I found these very helpful.
Knowing the importance of an estate plan for a business owner is something that most people who run their own business don't know about, but really should. An estate plan is going to entail a number of things, 3 to be exact: a will, an enduring power of attorney, and a personal direct will. For the business owner, the most important are going to be the will and the enduring power of attorney. A will will make sure that someone looks after your business if you were to pass away. It's going to determine who's going to inherit the business, and you're going to want to pick someone who can run it, or you want to make sure your executor knows that they're then able to manage it or hire someone to manage it until it can be sold. Once the business is sold, then the proceeds will be distributed to your estate. More important is having an enduring power of attorney. Sometimes a business owner is in a position where they lose the ability to make decisions for themselves. They lose mental capacity. Accidents happen, people undergo surgery, they have complications from different medical conditions, or they just start losing their mental capacity in terms of Alzheimer's or dementia. If they're in that position, then they can sign the documents to keep the company going. For instance, paying employees, managing contracts with different clients, all the things that are day-to-day that a person can sign, you need to have someone else who can sign on your behalf. Without them, you can lose your entire business. Everything you've worked so hard to build, because getting an order from the court for trusteeship can take 3 or 4 months. It can take a lot of time and be very expensive. For a low cost, the enduring power of attorney is going to be available for business owners to make sure that they are estate plan covers them if they need it.
That's another
Clean Law Legal Minute. Thank you for watching. And please don't forget, like our video, share our video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get the updates whenever we post new ones.
All right. And so that was very important what he said. Your will should include information as to what will happen to your business. A power of attorney ensures that your business is still running if you are unable mentally or physically to run your business. And that means you have put someone in power to allow them to help make sure your business continues to run and grow. So power of attorney ensures that your business is still running if you are unable mentally or physically to run your business. And also the power of attorney also helps to make sure that your business is still generating revenue while you're sick, because God forbid, you may get cancer, have a health emergency, and you need to put someone in place who can run your business until you get better. That's what happened to Wendy Williams. Unfortunately, her bankers went to court to say that she was incompetent and she wasn't able to run her business. So her bankers are in charge of her business. If she would have had a power of attorney in place where, say, her brother or her son could run the business, if she was mentally incapable or physically or health-wise incapable of running her business, she would still be in charge. She wouldn't have bankers in charge of her estate and attorneys. And trust and believe, when you have third parties like bankers and attorneys and accountants in charge of your business estate, they get paid for their services. They get an hourly fee, and you don't want that. If you create your own power of attorney, like say you put your partner in charge, or you put one of your children in charge, a niece, nephew, a friend in charge, that money stays with you. You are protecting not only yourself, but you're protecting your business, your revenue, the reputation, integrity of your business when you do this. But when third parties have to come in and say, hey, something's wrong with her or him, we need someone to take over. You don't want a banker or an attorney or an accountant taking over your business affairs. You still want to be able to have someone you trust. And when you make a power of attorney, make sure it's someone you trust, who is transparent, who has integrity, who will share information with your family. Because sometimes when you put people in charge of your affairs, you give them power of attorney, it's like a control issue for them. And they don't want to share information with anyone, like your caregivers, your children, your husband, your spouse, relatives, so you want to make sure it's someone. And when you draft up this power of attorney, you got to make sure that you have certain rules and regulations in place for the person who will be in charge of your business affairs and your personal affairs, where they will have to divulge information, where they will have to let family members know what's going on with your business and your personal affairs, where they cannot hide anything. That's one thing when you're doing power of attorney, you got to make sure that family members who are in charge, who have power of attorney over your business affairs, that they have to share information with family members. That's one thing you need to put in your power of attorney, and a lot of people do not do that. So I want to share another video with you that talks about estate planning for business owners. And like I said, the disclaimer is I found this information on YouTube. These are financial planners and attorneys, and this information is for educational purposes only. Use these as a guide. You can go on YouTube, and what I put in, let me share how I looked these up. And I'm just sharing this. I do not own this information. I do not own the rights, to this information. I'm just sharing it because it's valuable information that needs to be shared. What I put in is business owners and wills, and you will get the same content that I did. And let's look at this one when it talks about estate planning for business owners. You can see some of the stuff I look at. All right, here's another one.
Estate planning for a business owner. Now, if you are a business owner, you are an entrepreneur, and you are probably putting all of your attention into making your business successful. You might be the only owner, or you might have other partners or other owners, and you're probably not thinking much about your estate planning, because the last thing on your mind is that you are going to die. Rather, you are growing a business, and it's taking all your energy. Nonetheless, you're a business owner, and you know the importance of having things in writing, in planning, in succession planning. So it's really very important that you have an estate plan. And not just you, that if you are in business with others, they have an estate plan. So if you were to pass away, what's going to happen to your assets? Where are they going to go? What's going to happen with your business interest? Maybe you do have an LLC or some operating agreement with the other business owners. And it says in that, upon your death, then your assets will go to what, your estate, your spouse, or your other business owners will have a right to buy you out. How are they going to afford to do that? Do they have insurance? Is there insurance? Human insurance on the business owners? So in terms of your business, do keep in mind it's as important to make sure that you have estate planning documents in place, and not just for your death. What if somebody became incapacitated? What if you can't make decisions? Your partner can't make decisions. Who's going to carry on the business? Who's going to step in? Sign the checks for the business. Who's going to be able to make decisions about purchase or sale of assets with a business critically important that you have an estate plan.
And I'm going to leave that information up there because I think she was really, really good with her knowledge of that. And I'm going to reach out to her to see if she could be a guest on an Ultimate Biz Conversation, because I like what she said.
Create a professional logo that best reflects.
I like what she said when she said that you need a estate plan for your business. You need to, succession planning and estate planning is important for business owners. And we don't see the importance of that. We see the importance of making money, getting the customers, having booming products and services. We'll spend money doing photo shoots and all of this, and then something happens to you. You're looking the part, but you're not playing the part. You have to be a business owner, and you have to be about your business. You have to take your business very seriously. And taking your business very seriously means that you are putting plans in place. You are building a strong legal and financial foundation for your business. And I am tired of seeing entertainers and business owners out there, when we hear their stories, where if they left their families in chaos. Prince did the same thing, Chadwick Boseman. Ray Charles realized, when I saw the Ray Charles movie, I realized he knew what it meant to be a business. He wasn't just an entertainer. He was a business owner. He said, I want to own the masters to any song that I make, anything I make, even if I'm redoing a Frank Sinatra song, Ella Fitzgerald song, Elvis Presley song, Sam Cooke Motown. I want to own the masters. And he had a business partner that helped him set up his business plan, estate for his business and his life. Before he died, he had 11 children, and he gave them $1 million apiece. He had a will. He had a estate plan for not just his personal affairs, but for his business affairs, to make sure that his family still made money. Think of the Waltons who started Walmart. Think of Ray Kroc, who started McDonald's. He wasn't the original owner of the McDonald's restaurant. It was the McDonald's brothers. And my business advisor, Dr. McKenzie, always talks about this, how he stole the McDonald's brothers' business and name from under them. They can't even use their own name, McDonald's, because they didn't do their due diligence and hire a lawyer to protect them when it came for their business transactions, when it was about the business transactions with Roy Kroc. And so they sued, but they were like, no, he took your name. He owns your name. He owns the trademark to your name. You can never use your name. Can you imagine being a McDonald heir and seeing McDonald's all over the place, and the Kroc family is making money off of your name? That's why I do what I do. That's why I talk about what I talk about. You know, I may not get a lot of business owners who want to listen to what I have to say, but I will share what I have. I will continue to educate. I will continue to create products and services to make sure that you business owners understand the importance of building your business on a strong legal and financial foundation. This helps you to protect your business assets with a dollar sign. This helps you to make sure that your business does not go bankrupt. Bankrupt proof your biz. You got to really focus on this and be about your business. Don't just be like, oh, I need to do a photo shoot. I need to look good. I need to look glamorous. I deal with the ultimate biz consultants. We deal with the nitty gritty part of being in business. Like the grave diggers, when you go to a funeral, you know, they dress the deceased person all night, put them in a beautiful casket. But the people that really do the job is the people that get them together, that do their makeup, that dress them, that dig the graves for them to be buried. That's the back part of a funeral. And that's what we deal with, the back end. We don't deal with the front end, where your messaging, your content, your social media postings are beautiful. Your graphic designs are beautiful. We don't focus on that. We focus on the nitty gritty of what you're doing on the back end to make sure when you leave, your business is still around and it's still making money for your family. That's what we focus on. We focus on the topics that's a lot of business coaches, you know, consultants do not want to talk about. That's what we focus on. We send you to the lawyers. We send you to the financial planners, to the bankers, to the insurance agents, to the tax professionals, so that you don't get in trouble and have to close your business because of stupid little legal mistakes and financial mistakes that could have been avoided if you made a business plan. And included in that business plan, you should have a financial plan, a estate plan. You should have this. This is what should be included in your business plan: a financial plan, legal plan, succession plan, exit strategy plan, legacy plan, or estate plan. These are all the plans that you should have when you're starting your business. You can say, well, I'm not making money right now. It doesn't matter. You should have this stuff in place to protect yourself. It doesn't matter if you have, you know, this in place, if you're making money right now. I would rather be ready now when I don't have money than when I have money and I forget. So that's why it's very important for you to protect yourself. Really protect yourself when it comes to your business. You need to stop playing with your business and take your business seriously, because as I said before, your business is real estate and it has intellectual property that you must protect. Let me say that again. Your business is real estate and it has intellectual property that you must protect. And you must have these plans. And if you don't have these plans in place, you know, you can set up a consultation with the UBC team. We'll give you a 20-minute complimentary strategy session, cover your biz asset strategy session, where we'll look at your business plan and tell you. We'll help you craft your legal plan, your legacy plan, your succession plan, your exit strategy plan. And then what we'll do is we'll send you to the experts. Once we draft it up and let them look at it, let a lawyer look at what you drafted up, let an accountant look at what you drafted up, and then we'll guide you and tell you to go talk to an insurance agent. Here's a few insurance agents that we know that you need to get in contact with to protect. Because there is insurance in place that if something happens to you, you can have it specifically to pay off your business, debt to your business creditors. And you can have insurance too, term life insurance. I learned from an insurance agent that I went to with networking, and I'm going to reach out to her because I'm going to get another insurance policy that I'm going to leave for a relative so that they can specifically pay off my debt. And I'm going to put it in a will that this life insurance is to be used to pay off any debt that I owe in my estate, because I don't want my family to have to struggle. When I go, I want all my debt to be paid. I'm going to try my best to pay my debt off while I'm alive. But when I go, I want to make sure I leave something financially for them so that whatever I left in my will, and I'm not going to leave a lot for family, but I want to leave them a little something for my nieces and nephews so that they can, move on and enjoy life. Whatever I leave, it may be something to help them get a new car, down payment on a house, pay their mortgage, pay their mortgage in advance, pay some bills they may have. I don't want them to have to think of, oh my God, how we going to bury on dying. I make sure I pay my health premium. If I have to sacrifice going on vacation, going on a trip, doing things, I make sure my health premiums, my life insurance premiums are paid. I make sure that my health insurance is paid, my dental insurance, any insurances I have, they are always paid. And that's what you have to do. That's how you leave a legacy for your family. So if you want to talk, just hit this link up so that we can talk and we can get your estate planning together for your business affairs and personal affairs. And once we draft something up, if we talk 20-minute session, I'll tell you what you need. I'm going to send you to an attorney. I'm going to send you to an accountant. I'm going to send you to an insurance agent. But if you say, well, can you just give me a boilerplate so that when I go to them, I'll be ready. I'll draft up something for you so that when you go to them, they'll know what you want. That's one thing that insurance agents love, attorneys love, and tax professionals like certified public and accountants love, is they love the fact when you come prepared. And that's what the Ultimate Biz Consultants do. We get you prepared to meet the legal and financial experts so that you can be ready to build your business on a strong legal and financial foundation. Because you have to put it in your mind that you want to leave a wealth legacy and not a poverty legacy. You have to put in your mind and understand that your business is real estate and it has intellectual property that you must protect. And I hope that this session was very intellectual and informative for you. I don't care if people don't listen on lives. I don't care, because I'm noticing that people are listening to all replays. They like, oh, she got something interesting. I can't listen live. And I appreciate that. And I'm going to keep sharing this information. And we're going to have a course coming up in August, September, and October. I'm working with my business advisor, Leroy. We're going to be creating a course, and it's back to business, how to bankrupt-proof your biz and cover your business assets with a $. And it's going to be a 6-week online course. It's going to be held in August, September, October. We're going to meet 2 times in August, 2 times in September, and 2 times in October. And by the end of this class, you are going to have a full-fledged business plan that not only includes your business plan, financial plan, legal plan, succession plan, estate strategy plan, estate plan, or legacy plan for your business. We're going to have you get down to the nitty-gritty. We're going to have attorneys that are going to be there who are going to be giving presentations. We're going to have accountants give presentations. We're going to have tax professionals give presentations. so that you know what you need. And when you leave there, you're going to work with that attorney to get your will done, to get your estate planning done. You're going to work with the insurance agent to make sure you have the right insurance policy. When you leave there, you're going to have everything set up for your business. So when you go, when you pass, you are going to leave wealth legacy. When you go, either your business is going to still be operating through the family, or they'll be able to close it successfully and still make money after selling it, closing it. That's the key. We want to leave a wealth legacy, not a poverty legacy to our family as business owners, because we went into business for financial freedom, to create a lifestyle for ourselves that gives us time to spend with family and friends and make money at the same time. And before we go, I want to share one more video with you. And like I said, these videos are educational. I do not own the rights to these videos. I'm just sharing them with you. And I went under business owners and wills. And these videos are on YouTube. These are professionals who know what they are doing, when it comes to, your business. So this is very important. And I'm going to reach out to this lady because she gave, no. Where's the lady? Right here. Elder Law Group PLCC. She gave some great advice, and I'm going to try to reach out to her and see if she can be on our show, because I like what she said. It's very, very important that you do this. So let's look at one more video, Wills for Business Owners, the importance of business succession. And this is Equity in General. It's Equity in General Wills. So that's where you can get this information. All you gotta do is go on YouTube
Can I leave instructions for how to run
business
my
owners
business?
and wills.
Whether or not you can leave instructions on how you would like your business to be run largely depends on the structure of your business. You may be a sole trader or a partner, or you may conduct your business through a limited company. You may own a majority or minority shareholding. As a sole trader, you are free to make whatever decision you like. That is also true if you own 100% of the shares in a company. But if you are a partner or own less than 100% of the company, you may be circumscribed by the partnership agreement or exit clauses in the shareholders' agreement, or simply by the complications of being involved with others. Someone who inherits shares in a company will have some control over wider issues, but day-to-day decision-making of companies or partnerships will stay with the surviving directors or partners. The best way to influence the future management of your business, if you do not own 100% of it, is to appoint other directors while you're still alive. This is a large part of the succession planning process. Succession planning. Whether you're planning to transfer business ownership to a family member or hand over control to a business partner, planning ensures you can protect the hard work you have put in when you pass away. If the unexpected happens, knowing your business will be in the right hands is reassuring. Be safe, not sorry. Whether you already have a will or would like to get the process started, we are here to help. Take advantage of our £100 coupon towards our will writing service, or just ask for a free will review service.
The one thing that I like what they had stated was estate planning ensures that you will protect all the hard work you put into your business. So that's the most important thing, that estate planning ensures, estate planning ensures that you will protect all the hard work you put into your business. Because you don't want to work 30, 40 years in your business and you make all this money, but you didn't have a estate plan for your business. You didn't have a legacy plan, succession plan, financial plan, a will. You didn't have nothing written out when it comes to your business. And now you're stuck. So you got to really, really plan. So if you really want to talk about this is what the Ultimate Biz Consultants do. Just hit us up at Kinderly.com Ultimate Bid Consultant / Cover Your Biz. And I will put this in the chat under YouTube, and Ultimate Biz Leaders on Facebook. So you'll have it, and on LinkedIn as well. But I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Ultimate Biz Conversation. And we have the Ultimate Biz Consultants have the conversations that business owners don't know they should have, or they're afraid to have. So, get in contact with us, because we'll talk to you about the nitty gritty. We'll talk to you about the legal and financial aspects of business ownership. We'll educate you on how to protect your business assets with a $sign and bankrupt-proof your biz. And I want to thank you so much for tuning into the Powerful Biz. So see, I've done a Powerful Biz Chat Live, and now it's the Ultimate Business Conversation. But I want to thank you for tuning into the Ultimate Business Conversation. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you had a great July the 4th. I hope you spent time with family, had good barbecue, and take care of yourself. And we will see you next Thursday. Next Wednesday. I'm thinking of the Clubhouse. Next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, same time, same station. And as usual on the Ultimate Business Conversation, we have the conversations you need to have when it comes to business ownership, even though sometimes you don't know it or you don't want to do it. So thank you so much for tuning in, and you have a great evening. And I want to let you know that we will become, announcing about the online Back to Business, Bankrupt-Proof Your Biz and Cover Your Business Assets 6-week online course. We'll be having information come out the first part of August so that you can register. Me and my business advisor, Leroy, we're working on it now, and we'll have that information out to you the first week of August. So you take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a good evening. And the Ultimate Business Conversation will be on hiatus for the month of August, and we'll start back up again in September. So we got a few more shows to do in July, and then after that, we're going to be on a little vacation until the first week of September. So take care, have a good one, and enjoy your weekend.